It's time for Teen Mom Trash Talk with Tracy and Noelle.
Hello and welcome to Teen Mom Trash Talk. This is episode 216. I'm your host, comedian Tracy Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, Noelle Winters-Herzog.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Noelle. We're here to talk about Teen Mom OG Season 9, Episode 15, and Teen Mom Young and Pregnant Season 3, Episode 3.
All right.
I'm very excited about that. And I know that you guys are all very excited for us to hear us, to be here.
Mm-hmm.
If you want more of us, go over to patreon.com/trash talk podcast for so many bonus podcasts.
I mean, all the bonus podcasts.
We have BS. We have unexpected trash talk. Everything's there. You're going to want to go there. And also, a lot of people have been asking us, how can we listen to the podcast earlier?
Join our elite level.
You could join our elite level where you get every single podcast that we do earlier, including Teen Mom Trash Talk, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, and most recently, Catfish Trash Talk.
Yeah, buddy.
Thanks for being here. Not you, the listeners.
I have to be here.
Yeah, you have to be here. You're contractually obligated.
I like it.
I have to be here because I run
You're
the
the
show,
lady.
Noelle.
You're the lady.
I'm the boss.
Yeah, you are. You're the lady. You're the big kahuna.
Thanks. I feel a little bit bullied by you saying that, but you know, it's fine.
But you're the lady. You're just like top dog.
Great. Now I'm going to be laying in bed tonight going, I am a big
I know
kahuna.
She is. I know you are.
Noelle thinks I'm a kahuna.
As soon as
and
I said it, she's going to be like, great. Thanks, asshole. She's going to text me in the morning like, so all night I thought about how you called me a big kahuna. Thanks. And now I'm going to edit it out.
I am keeping this all the way in because you know what? I want people to know how abusive you are.
Okay. Next time you talk about how poor I am, I'll remind you.
Okay. You know what? You can remind me, but the thing is, I don't feel bad.
I know you don't.
I have no feelings.
I know. Well, I don't know. Maybe I think you have too many feelings.
I'm going to do
think
some
it's the
ketamine about
opposite.
it. I'm going to go into a K-hole. Goodbye.
Okay about it.
Okay. Noelle.
Tracy.
We're starting off strong. We have 2 different episodes to recap.
Yeah.
If you are not watching Young and Pregnant, you are a silly goose.
And the thing is, a lot of people aren't. That's blows my mind.
I don't understand. How are
No.
you watching OG and not watching Young and Pregnant?
I watched
If I had to pick
OG.
one.
Oh my God. Young and Pregnant out of all of the Teen Mom stuff.
100%. You guys are a silly gooses. But hey, listen, don't be geese. Just watch the show.
Hey,
Hey, what are you going to do?
what are you going to do?
Cheyenne.
Okay. Shy.
All right. So our Kyle went
Mhm.
visiting.
Yes. To DC.
She went to Mezier's house in DC. That is her baby daddy. That is the father of her son.
Boz.
And she said that she's going to be moving there.
But why do they both have gorgeous baby daddies?
Okay. Do you know who Mazier is?
Isn't he a basketball player?
He sure is.
Yeah, I thought so.
He played for Robert Morris and then he played in Portugal overseas.
Yes, this I know. He
Yeah.
is a dime.
Yes.
So is Zach, though. You know, I love Zach.
I got to tell you, listen, Zach is very
He's
handsome.
not tall enough.
Thank you.
Mhm. He's not tall enough.
I am all about Mezier.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no, he is a smoke show.
Like I would let Zach hold my hand and like maybe we could take some selfies together sitting down.
Right. But Messier can blow my
Mezier
back out.
could throw me around
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like throw me through the wall. I don't even care. Right.
100%.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Show me on the doll where I'm going to touch Mezier.
I'll show you.
Oh God, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, go over to BS. Come on.
What are you
Where
doing? with
we
your
rated
life?
all of the sports ball players.
We did. And Tristan Thompson went pretty high.
Yeah, but Carmelo Anthony was my guy.
Oh, I like Tristan more.
All right.
I don't know. I like Messier a lot too.
So Cheyenne's like, I like to call her R.
Right.
R is COVID crazy, and she does not agree with it. Cheyenne said her mom is going to be big mad. So her mom, her mom and Dave come over, and her mom goes, "This is her exact reaction, verbatim. What about me?"
Well, that's what. Okay, remember. She was upset because only one person was going to be in the delivery room with Cheyenne. And she goes, what about me?
But this is who she is, right? What about me?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did we ever talk about what R stands for on this podcast?
It's just her name.
Do you know what it means?
I thought it was just R. Kyle Lynn.
Do you know what it means?
What does it mean?
Okay. I Googled it and I found out what it means.
What does it mean?
Okay. So R
Uh-huh.
is their way of saying our, and they're saying our Kyle Lynn.
Okay. That is the dumbest fucking thing I have ever heard. And guess what? I really like our Kyle Lynn. I like her so much more than Cheyenne.
Me too.
What a dumb fucking name.
Okay, but now it's like,
How about I, Noelle Winters? Because I am Noelle Winters.
My Noelle Winters.
Right. What?
Yeah. R, like a pirate. R.
Stupid.
Our Kyle Lynn. That's what it means.
So you gave me an initial as a first name because I belong to you?
Okay, but you gave me an initial because it kind of sounds like the word that you want to call me. What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. You know, I had Googled it a while ago and I did not come across this. Wow.
I came across this. I couldn't take it anymore.
I would be so mad.
I was like, I'm going to find out what this is
also,
if I have to
Cheyenne
call her.
kept calling her Kyle. And I'm like, I didn't know that anybody called her
Because Kyle is her name.
Wow. I like Kyle for a girl though.
Okay, but maybe I would keep the R a secret.
Yeah, like you don't have to put it out there.
Like that would be our little secret.
And then Cheyenne is just Cheyenne. Cheyenne is just
Cheyenne. Yeah, they were like they're there, Cheyenne.
Oh my God. Right. Just like, but what does the K stand for? Ryder is Ryder K. It has to stand for something.
Maybe
because her middle name, because her middle name is just an initial.
Do you think it stands for ketamine?
K. Oh, ketamine therapy. It all comes full circle.
Just saying.
Okay.
All right. So the whole family wants Messier to move here.
Yeah, because they're selfish.
Yes, but at the same time, what are the reasons that he can't move here? Because I want to hear that.
Maybe because of basketball.
But I want to hear that.
Yeah.
Because they're not giving us his side.
Yeah, that's true.
I want him to be like, hey, I have a really good job here.
Right.
But he's not saying anything.
Right. Or maybe his family's there. He's just not saying anything.
Say it.
Right.
I need to know. I don't have a dog in this fight right now.
I know. Also, she's not living in DC right now.
Oh, I know. We'll talk about that at some point in my life.
Okay.
All right. So now they get Messier on FaceTime with the whole family. This is not FaceTime. This is a Zoom call.
This is a stupid call.
And they're all going to sit on the couch. My ex-boyfriend Messier, not even looking at the camera. You're on the television.
He's not interested.
He's not even looking at the camera. So Cheyenne asked about marriage and he's like, yeah, I mean, obviously. And it's like, this is not obvious. All right. Well, the other thing is that our Kylan is leaving Boz for a few weeks to go down there and get it all set up.
Right.
Why can't he set things up and then they go down there?
Because he's a man.
Okay. I mean, this is definitely the opposite of what I want as my partner.
I guess, but there's so much we don't know. Maybe she's a control freak and she's like, I don't trust anybody to do this. I have to go there.
I don't know. I don't like this.
I don't mind it.
I don't like it. Not because of her, like what her mother's saying. I just, I don't know.
I don't mind it because I feel like she's not codependent like everyone else.
Yeah, but I just feel like what is there besides him going? He didn't even have a reason. He's like, I want my family together. And it's like,
maybe she volunteered. Maybe she doesn't want to live with Cheyenne anymore.
Maybe this is
But
true.
also, guess what, Cheyenne? It was okay when you were looking for a place with Zach to move out on Archive Lynn and Boz. That was fine to start your own life.
That's true.
But you know what I'm saying? But now it's not okay if she does it.
Right. Because it's too far.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to have a lot of spare time. And I think that this would be a great opportunity to talk to a professional licensed counselor about what's going on with her family. Would she be happy if she moved? I can't really tell you that. But I think that if you talk to a counselor that's licensed and also specialized in relationships or anxiety, family conflicts, that would be great. And that's why I use BetterHelp. You can call, You can text. You can have a video chat with your licensed therapist. It is fantastic. BetterHelp assesses your needs and matches you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can connect in a safe and private online environment. It's so convenient. And this is available for clients worldwide, not just national. She can do a session if she's in DC, if she's in LA, if she's overseas. It doesn't matter because this is a worldwide app. I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/trash talk. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/trash talk. All right, let's talk about Mackenzie.
Okay. Mac.
She's late to this meeting with Bronx's teacher.
Yes.
All right, Noelle.
Mm-hmm.
Bronx is in the car.
Mm-hmm.
He's been, I don't know if you know this, he's been biting a lot.
He's been bad a lot.
Okay, bad boy. So he's in the car seat. And for some reason, I totally forgot about COVID.
Uh-huh.
And I thought maybe he had that mask on because he was biting.
Like Hannibal Lecter?
I was like, this is like Silence of the Lambs. I think it. And then I was like, oh, it's probably for COVID. But he was in the car with the mask on with just Mackenzie. So maybe it was for biting.
Maybe. The kid just unbuckled himself too. Leg up.
All the way.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't give a flying F.
He
so
doesn't.
Also, she's so late. And this teacher was doing this on her lunch hour that the teacher's like, yeah, I have 15 minutes to eat now. Thanks so much.
She's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, is that not good? All right. Well, her BFF, Kayla is in town. And they're looking at alligators.
Okay, but why are they trying to call it over?
Yeah, they're like, come here.
They realize how fast alligators are.
I almost wish she just got like bit in the toe
Just
a
like
little
a little bit.
just
right?
like a tiny. You ever see on TikTok where the owners are like giving the dog like a new food to try, and they're like, just a lick, just a tiny little nibble. That's
and then they're like,
yes,
huh?
I want that to happen just to her toe, but not like I don't want her to get hurt.
No, I wanted that to happen to Kiefer. Remember when Janelle took Kiefer and saw the gator, and he's like, "Hey, gator."
This was the same scene. And then Mackenzie says, quote, they just look very historic. It's almost like Benjamin Franklin is in the water.
Yes. George Washington is there
Our
too.
founding fathers are just crocking around, gatoring
around. 7 years ago. What? What is she talking about? Looks historic.
All right,
I think she means prehistoric.
Okay. I think she means prehistoric 100%.
Yes.
She forgot her pre. She left it at home
with Josh.
So she's like, yeah, Bronx has been really bad. He won't stop slapping teachers in the butt. And he calls them all butt crack hoes. All right. Did he read about this?
In what?
This is what I'm saying. Like, how did he like, obviously
where would you come up with butt crack hose? Right.
Like, why do you know any of these words?
Yeah.
Obviously someone said that to him, or I don't know, maybe Josh calls Mackenzie a hoe, or I don't know.
You never know.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
He's biting. He's hitting. Also, do you notice they have a new puppy?
No, I didn't notice. What kind of puppy is this?
I don't remember, but it was there.
Oh, no, I didn't notice.
And then he hits Mac in the face.
But like hard.
And the school called. So the school got them an anger child therapist. And Josh is like, he's a 4-year-old boy. What do you want?
Here's the thing. I think Josh means well. He's just, he's simple. He's just a simple guy. Yeah, he's just a simple guy.
You think? Well, Josh said that no one reprimands him except for him.
I can see that, though.
Also, Mackenzie does say, she's like, listen, these teachers know when there's something wrong with a kid. We see Jaxie. Does she wash or brush Jaxie's hair?
No.
Okay, just checking.
No.
I wasn't sure.
Because Jaxie's waiting for Paw to come and do it.
Oh, okay. He's also her stylist. Okay. So now they Zoom with the therapist, and Josh is like, yeah, he's just an average kid that, calls his teacher. He draws blood as much as the average kid.
Sometimes he makes them cry blood,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
he has a metal mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He has jaws of steel.
He has meat claws.
He has meat claws inside of his mouth. This isn't like getting bit with a tooth bone. This is like getting bit by a machine. This is not okay.
Oh man, you're so right though, because that kid has such a metal mouth.
Noelle, can you imagine getting bit by this kid?
No.
I think I would need
hurt.
reconstructive surgery.
That's a bone crusher. He would hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mackenzie said that Josh does all the punishing. And she's like, these phone calls are so stressful. Meaning like when the school calls her.
Right.
You know what also is very stressful?
What?
The bleeding out of his victims.
Right. His teacher's calling like on a gurney. Like
the tourniquet that they needed to use on his teacher's leg. That is also very stressful.
Oh man, until you said it, like I didn't even realize it. Yeah, this kid has a full-on metal mouth.
Jeez.
He does.
All right, now also in the closing credits, we see Bronx. He is putting on a rubber glove. Okay, so I'm like, is he going to give everyone rectal exams?
I was gonna say he's gonna prostate exam
or
everyone,
or B, he's gonna murder them and he doesn't want fingerprints.
Maybe like Dexter. Yes, maybe that's it. Oh man, this kid, he's a lot. What's gonna happen with him?
I don't know, but Mackenzie, she runs a gym down there, and finding the motivation to work out and eat healthy has always been a struggle for everyone, really.
Absolutely.
But once you try MyFitnessPal, and I know everyone thinks it's just for counting calories.
Right.
But it teaches you about nutrition and fitness habits, and it helps create new ones that stick.
I love that.
It's not a rigid diet plan. You just learn from your personalized data what works for you. If your version of healthy looks different from mine or someone else's, that's okay. The whole point is helping you find the best path to your goals.
Yeah.
Even better is a MyFitnessPal premium membership.
Ooh.
I have one, and I get custom tools and expert guidance to help me reach my personal health goals my way.
I love it.
App customization lets you choose the right settings to help meet your individual goals. So if you're into macro tracking, low carb, healthy hearts, you could stick to it more easily. So Premium's deeper nutritional insights help you discover which foods fuel you best.
Okay.
I think it's a really great thing to do because you look up like what you eat day to day, and maybe you just didn't realize like how much something was.
Yeah, that makes so much sense.
You're not going it alone. You have access to guided daily workout meal plans written by dietitians, exercise scientists, plus support from other members. MyFitnessPal does way more than just count calories. Get the support you need to meet your health goals. Unlock all the amazing things MyFitnessPal can do. Start your premium membership today. Go to teenmom.myfitnesspal.com and use code TeenMom. You know what you're going to get?
What?
1 month premium membership free. That's teenmom.myfitnesspal.com. Code TeenMom for a free 1 month premium membership. teenmom.myfitnesspal.com.
That's awesome.
Let's talk about Macy.
All
right. Macy has PTSD.
Yes, and she's struggling.
Yes, because she also had PCOS.
Oh, she's got all the P's.
Right. And then she had to go to CCD Fest.
That's right. CCD Fest.
And then she got CBD'd all over.
She should try CBD for her PTSD.
Or her PCOS.
And she could then go to CCD Fest.
Oh, God. This is a great...
a lot of initials here.
All right. So she can't go to a gas station anymore. So that means a lot of things. It means that, she hasn't been able to get gas in her car. And she also has not eaten a Slim Jim in months.
She probably hasn't bought cigarettes either.
Oh, man. So we see her mom, Sharon. She emerges.
I haven't seen her in ages.
She's like the ghost of Macy's future.
But she is. But also, like, is that the house they always lived in? I feel like that house is very big.
Oh, I mean, her dad paid for it.
With his phony baloney checks.
So, no, they always lived in a nice house.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Her PTSD is sense related. So every time Bentley pees on the floor and it starts smelling like a gas station bathroom,
Bentley
She's-
is the one that pees on the floor,
She
not
starts-
Maverick.
not Maverick, Bentley. It's not that he's peeing on the floor, on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Every time Jade comes home and asks for $10 on the second pump, she
She's
flips
triggered
out.
right away. Triggered.
Flips out. So she talks to the doctor about her exposure. And I like Dr. Carol. I like her a lot because she sits very close to the camera, unlike Amber's doctor.
Yeah, we can actually see her face.
It's very nice. So she gives her a very good tip that I have told you, and I've gotten this tip from my therapist as well.
What was it?
Finish the story.
Okay. I won't name names. One of my friends was very anxious recently. I did this with her.
Yes. And then,
Finish the story.
then,
Like, so I'm like, okay, so this, and then what happens? And then what happens?
Right.
She was like, wow, what a great way to look
Right.
at it. Yeah.
because really, if you look at Macy's story, like nothing happened to her.
Yeah.
Of course, it was scary,
Yeah.
but it's like, and then you found a safe place and then you got away.
right.
All right. So Taylor said that she could practice pumping gas at home.
Okay. How?
He said that he's going to give her a little bit of a gas pump to practice on.
Okay. I'm
So
sure
she-
he has a pump.
She's like, just keep pumping until the gas comes out.
My tank is on empty.
It will be on empty after this.
Oh man.
So
Yeah.
she talks to Taylor about gas stations. So, it's like Wawa, Sheetz, BP, Exxon,
Wawa.
Hess, they're just,
There's so many loves.
oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, I like loves.
That's a I-95. Shout out to I-95.
Holla. It's so true.
What are some other gas stations?
There's Mobile.
Yeah.
There's
It's really weird because I feel like a lot of the
Shell.
fun. Ooh, Shell is good. Like Citgo doesn't exist anymore.
Really?
No, it doesn't. I don't even think, does Exxon still exist?
Oh, I don't know.
We don't know.
Actually,
There's
now
no
that
way
you
to
say
know.
that, there's actually no way to ever
That's
know.
so weird. Well, Taylor.
And what's the other one? Flying J.
Ooh, yeah, that's another shout out to
When I go to my mom's house in Kentucky, I pass a bunch of those.
He bought 16 donuts and each of them come in their own bag.
Why are they all in their own bag? That's what I want to know.
It's some kind of promotional thing. It's not, he didn't just go buy them.
Yeah, definitely not.
All right. So they've decided they're going to go to the gas station, but she is crying and she is shaking.
I know that sucks. But also, like, I think my first time, I mean, I don't know. I think if I was her, I would have him pump the gas and I would just sit in the car. Yeah. Mhm.
Easy does it.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. Lemon
Mhm.
squeezy. You know what also would be really relaxing? Because this is what I do when I need to relax.
What?
I listen to podcasts.
So do I.
Since you're listening to this show, I think it's safe to say that you love listening to podcasts too. Well,
Mhm.
you'll find a ton of binge-worthy podcasts, including ours, on Amazon Music. Amazon Music has more than 10 million free podcast episodes to listen to. But Amazon Music isn't just for listening to podcasts. They have thousands of music stations and top playlists to stream for free. And no matter what you're listening to, you can go hands-free with Alexa. If you're like me and you want your music on demand and ad-free, you have to try Amazon Music Unlimited. That gives you unlimited access to over 75 million songs, as well as podcasts, music videos, and more. With Amazon Music Unlimited, you can listen to any song anywhere offline with unlimited skips. I absolutely love it. We've both been using it.
Mhm.
I love that I could just skip a song.
Me too. It makes life so much easier.
If you've never tried Amazon Music Unlimited, now is a great time. For a limited time, new customers can try Amazon Music Unlimited free for 30 days. No credit card required. Just go to amazon.com/trash talk. That's amazon.com/trash talk to try Amazon Music Unlimited free for 30 days. Amazon.com/trash talk. Renews automatically. Cancel anytime. Terms apply.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Kate and Ty.
All right, Kate and
Okay.
Ty.
Jordan.
Mhm.
Okay. So he has a septum ring.
Right.
Is this to draw more attention to his mouth area?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Mhm. Yes.
He said that Tyler had a shot of K.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? I always thought it was just sniff.
Imagine he's sitting there snorting it.
That's what I thought. Is that terrible? I'm like, how did they do this? Like in a setting, they're like, here's your line. That's what I thought. I never knew. It was
Here's your
shootable.
line, sir.
Yeah, it's shootable. Interesting.
You think he's like shooting it like heroin?
But that's what I mean. I don't.
Do you think he does
understand.
it? Do you think he has to go in the bathroom and do it?
Yeah, definitely. They give him a spoon
And they
spoon's
send him to the
waiting.
hallway?
Yep. Yeah.
They're like, go in that dark hallway.
It's the whole experience.
It really is. He's hallucinating about when he's 8 or 9 and he's in a K-hole. That's what's happening. He's in a K-hole.
Yes, this is what we spoke about last week.
Yes.
This is what our friends used to do in the park.
Yes. He said that he had clarity and he met his shadow side.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about either. Kate's like, oh, yeah, totally. That's good angel, bad angel.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. He is so lucky that he has Kate to talk to because he is so freaking annoying.
Yeah, he is.
He says, no fluffy fluff.
It's like, what? She's like, yeah, babe. Great, babe.
She says, everything you're saying makes complete sense.
Yeah.
What?
It all makes sense.
All right. Well, in the next scene, we find that there is a giant box in her swamp pool.
Okay. But also, all the stuff falls out of it.
Okay.
When
but
they pull
why
it
is
out.
No, you don't understand. When you have a pool,
Yeah.
you close the pool for the season. There's a cover on it.
Yeah, but it looked like it was sinking. The cover.
Yeah, you got to take care of that.
Yeah, they suck.
Oh God. Kate she doesn't go to therapy because she's fine.
Okay, but that's the thing. And then her friend asked her about it. And she's like, yeah, I've thought about it from time to time. What?
Her friend is not even understandable though.
What's wrong with her? Is that Jordan's girl?
Oh God.
It's gotta be.
That's gotta be. That's what's wrong with her.
It's gotta be.
Kate said that she doesn't need therapy.
Okay, I beg to differ.
She also said that Tyler's therapist let him graduate. He said he was fixed. He probably got a scholarship to therapy and then graduated early.
You got more ketamine as a bonus. They gave it a line as a bonus.
Okay, listen, just because your therapist says I'm done here doesn't mean that you graduated therapy.
Seriously.
So Tyler's talking about closing his eyes and irritations. And he's like, hey, Kate, it was, I was closing my eyes and then there was a little kid there. And then, did you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, babe. I know what
Oh
you're
my God.
saying.
Yeah,
You're
no, it's
doing
like, it
so
was really
good.
cool. Thank you so much
No,
for
you're
saying that.
doing
Because
so
it was like,
good.
and then he was on my
I
shoulders.
really understand.
We were
You
at
make
the
so
party.
much sense.
We were at a concert.
You
and then
make
I
so
couldn't-
much sense.
He couldn't see anything. So
Yeah, this is good for you.
he was on my shoulders and I
This
said,
is really
pick up your shirt,
good.
show him your tits.
This is doing
And then
so
it was
good.
like, and I feel like maybe
Yeah.
it was my dad on my
I
shoulders.
really understand. Yeah.
And then I just, the thing is, like, I was just thinking about, like, maybe, I don't
should
know,
go back
touching
next
touching a
week.
man's genitals. Like, that's what I was thinking about. So,
Oh, I think
just
about
feel
that
like,
too.
yeah, I don't know. And then,
You should go back next week, babe.
okay, thanks for supporting me.
I'll always support you. What
And then
the hell?
that's what I'm saying. He's so lucky he has her because
He is lucky.
no one else wants to deal with either of them. That's perfect.
You're right, though. I wouldn't want to deal with her either. You know why? Because she's a bitch. You could tell she's not nice.
No.
She's not. And you know what's crazy is Amber sucks. I bet Amber's so nice.
Amber's phony nicer. That's why.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So then he throws in that he was sexually molested when he was younger.
Okay. Did we know this?
I think so. He talked about it a little bit, but like he'll never say.
Right.
I feel like if you're going to
Man,
tell us something, you got to
woman.
tell us the whole story.
I need to know everything.
He says everything and he says nothing at the same time.
I don't know what he's talking about. He was blindfolded too, he says. What the hell is that? You're blind. So they make you sniff like 3 lines
You go okay.
in a dark hallway.
So you're going into an abandoned building.
Yeah.
This is how I'm picturing ketamine therapy.
Okay.
You're going into an abandoned building. You're in the stairway. There's a bunch of squatters upstairs.
Yes. It smells like pee.
It smells like pee. You are shooting up. You're going to use some dirty water you found on the floor to mix your ketamine with.
Yes. You use your crack lighter.
Yes. Use a crack lighter. You're going to melt it down and then you're going to inject it. And then you're going to fall backwards on the floor in the hallway. You're going to start
Yeah.
convulsing and then you're going to.
Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's how I'm picturing this. And then you're like, oh, I'm going to go home to my wife now.
Yeah. Okay. And then we'll do therapy in a couple of days. See you later, doc.
Bye. Now, I thought, again, I don't really know a lot about it. I thought that you do the K and then you have the therapy session while you're like high on the ketamine.
That's what I thought. He's making it seem like you get high and you think about it and then talk in a couple of days.
I don't know about that.
Also, isn't it just like microdosing?
I guess.
Like
I don't
he was in a K-hole. He was in a K-hole.
Yeah, he did the whole thing. They were like, that was
Yeah.
8 weeks worth.
He's like,
He's like,
yeah, well, I'm
oh.
Butch's son.
He did marijuana maintenance. I'm doing ketamine therapy.
Mhm.
All right, let's talk about Amber.
She wants to better herself.
She's following her
Her
dreams.
dream. You know, when you hear GED, you don't think of an entrepreneur.
You don't think of an entrepreneur, but you know what you do think of? You think of
What?
that flashback when Amber is talking about getting her GED and she has the bangs of a Batwoman. No, wow.
I forgot about that.
But
I know.
It was just, it was
was very
she had
bad.
curtain bangs.
It was very bad.
She had, you know how people say like curtain bangs, like are like a fringe. She had curtain bangs, but if the curtains were tied back.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God. So she calls the college and she's like, yeah, you know, it's not a big deal. I just want to, major in neurological physiology. No, it was psychology.
She's like, I don't even know what the hell that is, to be honest with you.
She wants to be a psychologist. She's like, yeah, I'm just going to major in neurological psychology. I'm just going to get a master's and a doctorate. It's no big deal.
Right, a doctorate.
Amber. Let's get your prereqs. Let's do your, what are those classes called when you can't get into college, but you have to do, like that? Usually it's math and English.
It's not a prerequisite.
No, it's before your prerequisites.
Oh, I don't know. The pre before the pre.
It's the shirt before the shirt.
The shirt before the shirt
of college classes.
All right, I like it.
Yeah. So like if you didn't score high enough on the test to get into college, they'll put you in like remedial. That's what it's called. Remedial classes.
Oh, okay.
She's taking her remedial doctorate.
She's a dope.
God. So they're like, oh, what makes you interested in that? And her quote is, oh, it's because I've been diagnosed with different types of mental illnesses. Okay. Let's compare that to something. Okay. That's like me saying, I want to major in social media because I think that I am a computer and a telephone all in one.
Yes.
What?
Right. You're going to major in math because you think you're a calculator.
Yes.
Right. I got it.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I want to go to vet school because I'm a puppy.
It's like, wait, what?
I'm going to be a vet because I'm a puppy.
She is. What? Wait, okay.
I got hurt. That was me as a hurt puppy.
What I don't understand. You sound like Chico when he's trying to wake me up in the morning.
Oh, that is true. Yes, they do that.
Yeah.
Ketamine.
Okay, but the thing is.
Yeah.
Okay, there's so many things here, right? Well, number one, what's wrong with her? That's what I want to know.
Different types of mental illnesses.
Okay, so do you? Here's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for her to be like, oh, because I'm bipolar. And I have borderline.
No, she has different types. She cannot even name the types.
You can't name them.
All right.
But why do her producers egg her on? That's what I don't understand. They egg her on more than anybody else gets egged on.
First of all, Townsend's there, right? This is one of her producers. She is dressed like Dorothy. She looks like her house just got blown away in a twister. Amber has on. It's definitely business casual.
The dress.
It looks like I don't want to criticize her because I had this dress. I remember it very clearly. I was 9. It was Easter and I was at church.
And she has on a color block cardigan to go with it.
It's periwinkle.
It is.
It's periwinkle.
These are the sets though. This is like the weird shit that's in.
I know. So Dorothy came right from Kansas to Amber's rental.
Yes.
Because they need you to know that it's not just Amber's house. It's Amber's rental.
Yes.
And Townsend's like, oh, they said GED.
It's like, what?
And then Amber says this. Here's another quote. You ready?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do something with psychology. Go to a psychologist?
Okay.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah. How about just make your daughter love you again? How about worry about that?
I am worried about my daughter. She said that she's setting a good example for her kids.
Oh, okay, good. Well, your kids hate you.
Christina is doing Leah's hair and talking about how she went to nursing school. I love how Leah is like, do we have to film the scene?
Okay, because like it's lame.
Yeah. So I didn't know Christina's mom died when she was 16. Her dad died when she was 18.
I know. That's so sad.
And she's like, and Leah, what can no one take away from you? And she's like, my purse.
Yeah. Leah's like, my brain, get away
I don't
from
know.
me.
My innocence.
Uh-huh.
What are we
Please
doing?
Leave.
She's like, that's right. Your education. It's like, this was such a Bob Saget at the end of a Full House moment. Anyway, so she's going to nursing school. Very good, Christina. We're very proud of you.
Yeah, that's great. But come on.
Yeah. And
now they're trying to compare her and Amber, though. That
100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then we get to FaceTime with Olive Mouth Tanya.
Okay. As soon as she came on, I heard you say olive mouth to me, and I LOL.
You look so pretty, baby.
She has a damn drunk accent.
Okay.
That woman.
Here's another theory that I have.
Oh, tell me.
Do you think that Amber's scalp is tied on? And that's why she has to wear all of these crazy blankets wrapped around her head? Do you think that it's just to stop the bleeding?
Well, I think it's her ears make a lot of wind. They flap in the wind.
They have to tie them down so that she's aerodynamic.
Yes, because she'll fly away. She's got a pie on her ear.
She flies away to Purdue College.
Oh.
Also, here's another terrible thing that happened to Amber. She had her eyes removed.
She did. They're gone.
Okay.
Gone.
Also, is it her mother that says definitely right?
Yes.
And it sounded like she said Daphne.
Oh God, I can't with these two.
All right. So now that she has a new producer, Lorraine.
Yes.
What happened, Townsend? She was like, I can't do this. I just need a break. I can't keep lying. I can't lie for 2 days in a row.
I can't keep wearing plastic over my face like this.
Oh my God. So producer Lorraine is there and she's like, yeah, I got into Purdue, bitches.
And then she's like, pretend moving her cleavage.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Lorraine's like, how many classes? And she's like, just 2. It's just 2.
Just 2. I'm working my way to my doctorate.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one part she said she's 30, and then another part.
Okay, so it was poor editing. So basically, she was saying that by the time she's going to be done, she's going to be 34.
She's going to have her doctorate.
No, she's going to have
34.
Listen, she's going to have nothing by the time she's 34. She's going to have another baby by the time she's 34.
She's going to have another machete by the time she's 34. Okay.
All right, now we're moving on. Young and Pregnant, season 3, episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start off with Kayla.
Coming in hot.
She meets with Annette.
Mm-hmm.
Right away. Exactly. Coming in hot. She sits down and that's like, hey, what happened with the clothes? And she's like, oh, well, that's rude.
No, this is all Kayla.
I think it's
all
equal.
Kayla.
I'm going to go 50-50 with this. She
okay,
goes, oh,
50-50,
was that his birthday gift?
Right.
So he didn't get anything for his birthday. Then Annette calls her a bitch. Mm-hmm. Kayla claps back. And then Annette gets up to hit her and security has to hold her back.
Right.
And the best part about it was when Kayla's jacket got caught on the security guy and she in slow motion fell off the chair.
Uh-huh. The thing is, my only issue with this is I don't care if they fight. I get it. And that's a bitch. But Kayla came in with an attitude.
Oh, no, 100%.
That's the problem.
They both came in ready to fight.
Right. And which I get. But you know what, Kayla, you couldn't have just said.
Be the bigger person.
You couldn't have said, okay, thanks for the clothes.
Yeah, thanks for the clothes. You're right.
Yeah. Who cares? You have to throw money at her. Grow up. And she's right. And that was like, grow up. She's right. Mm-hmm.
They're both bad, though.
No. Listen, Annette's garbage. Look at who she raised. You know what I mean?
So Kayla's calling Stefan. I was like, what are you
I know.
Why isn't she just leaving?
I don't know.
I'm very confused.
I don't know.
Is Stefan her Uber that Kayla has to like? Why is she responsible for her?
Yeah, it's really weird.
But it was funny how Annette is still trying to fight her, and she's like, "You are an old ass lady."
I guess, but you know what? She started screaming once Annette was out of out of the line of sight because she's a coward. She knew Annette would kick her ass.
So Annette says about Isaiah, bitch, I don't want to see him.
Right, which is disgusting. And I hope she never sees him a day in her life. But also, Kayla, stop with that. I'm going to catch a case.
Oh my God, stop it.
Shut up.
She gets in the car. She's real tough in the car.
I know.
She goes, oh, I want to touch this bitch.
Tell me not to touch her.
I'm going to whip this hoe's ass. I'm sorry.
Sure you are. Sure you are.
So she's going to go to Luke's sister's house. Stefan,
hell yeah, I would get Luke's sister if I was afraid of anybody.
I would too. Let me tell you something. Stefan arrives there
Yes.
in moments.
Mhm.
It must have been right outside of Catfish Park, wherever they went to meet
Oh,
up.
that's true. Right. Yeah, outside of his new house.
Kayla's
Yes.
bench. Because this is the
Mhm.
same bench where I think she used to talk to her friend.
Oh, probably. Yes.
Okay. So Stefan yells at his mom all the way.
This is, I think, the first time in 3 seasons I've ever thought he was genuine about
Mhm.
anything.
So Kayla brings Chaz for support. And I'm like, you know what? Good move.
Yeah.
Because it's someone that's like not really involved.
Sure.
Stefan tells his mom to leave. He seems very upset.
Yeah, because he didn't want it to go down like that either.
I know. I got a little upset, and I hate that I felt something.
Me too. I have to tell you, this is the only time I've ever felt anything for Stefan.
I've never felt anything. And Chaz is like, hey, maybe now's not the time. I was like, wow, what did I gotta tell you, I like Luke and his family.
I don't love Luke. I think he's kind of a dick, but I like his family so much.
I think that we've seen a lot of compromised situations that he's in, but I think he's a very nice man.
But I also think, as we've spoken about before, Kayla wants Stefan to not exist.
Yes.
And listen, I understand. I would.
But why'd she call him?
Right.
He doesn't call you after 3 years, and you call him to
really
come. Really
weird. But I understand. I would make him jump through hoops. I get that, but like, I think this is the first time ever. Like, he seems like a broken man.
He does. He does.
Like, I think that maybe he's like actually serious for once.
Maybe his friend's been talking to him.
Yeah, I think that he has better influences. I think Madison was garbage too.
Oh God, she was the worst.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Madison, let's talk about our Madison. And by our Madison, I mean your Madison, because she ain't my Madison.
She's very likable.
I don't like her social media presence.
I've never looked at her social media presence.
She is very, very outspoken. She is a proud anti-vaxxer.
Oh yeah, I know she had an anti-vax shirt, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Just in general, I don't think she's a bad mom or anything.
I didn't say that, but I just feel like you have, like, I don't know, why do you need to like have a movement about that? I know.
That's what people do.
So she's working at the pizza restaurant, and Christian's gone.
Right.
And Nick has a new girlfriend, Christina, in Ohio. So he's going to be moving there. He's going to go for 2 weeks.
She's so nice.
I love this woman.
Yeah, me too.
She seems so even-tempered and normal.
She seems so genuine.
Very genuine. So she's like, well, I have to take off from work because I have no one to watch the baby. And he's like, well, I can't always hold your hand. And I didn't like this. She's like, well, you haven't ever. What?
Right. I know. It's like, your dad built you a house. Did you forget that? Where is the house?
I don't know, but this is what I'm saying. Like, why couldn't they just bring the house with them?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird.
So Nick leaves and he talks to Christina on the phone. He's like, it's been 5 weeks.
I know. I think he's like in love. And you know what?
Yes.
Good for him. He is such a nice guy. He raised her on his own. He reminds me of my dad a lot. My dad never dated when he raised me.
Right.
Good for him. And I wish he would have found someone later on in life. Yeah.
True story.
I love that.
So he's going to be bringing them. And I think this is a good idea because if you're going to be moving there, like she wants to move with you, why wouldn't you go there?
Yeah, I agree.
So they go there. It's snowing. It's a 14-hour drive. And he's making a mound of breakfast sausage meat.
I know. And she's like, breakfast is going to take forever.
Yeah, because you're making a whole tube of meat.
Yes, a whole tube of Jimmy Dean.
Also, Camille is out there breaking this woman's cabinet handles.
Oh my God, she's ripped it off.
She was a wild animal, Camille.
Yeah, she was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why I don't understand why they just didn't tow her house over.
I mean, they could. Maybe they're just not
what
ready.
happened to it?
I don't know. Maybe because I don't think they're on that compound anymore. It doesn't look like it.
I don't know what happened, but
yeah, I don't know.
They're in Ohio. Nick's with Christina. They have rosé and takeout for a cute date.
They're so cute.
She really likes her. And she told Christina, she's like, me and Christian are done 100%. And it's like, tell me more.
Yeah, I know. I never believe anybody when they say that. You know why? Because it's always BS.
Of course.
And
if you want to listen to our podcast called BS, make sure you go to patreon.com/trashtalkpodcast.
Yes.
So she wants to get an apartment for her and Camille. So she's actually applying.
Okay, that was a lot. I wasn't expecting that because like he hasn't even moved yet. Nobody's moved anywhere.
I know.
That was very
this
fast.
is really intense.
Yeah.
She said that she has anxiety. She worries about her kid, but maybe not enough. I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe. Well, now I don't know. I've never looked at her social media. I need to look.
Just saying, maybe you don't worry enough. All right, let's move on.
Okay.
Kaya.
She is a very combative girl too.
She is, but this meeting went a lot differently than I thought it was going to go.
I didn't think it would go bad. I don't have bad vibes about Carla.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, let's talk.
All right. So she's meeting with Carla,
Mhm.
and Tiesa meets with Kize.
Right.
Kize.
I thought it was ZK. So
Okay. Probably
Okay.
is.
okay.
They meet up at the Green Onion.
Okay. Yum. I love green onions.
And Tiesa's like, listen, I hope he gets out of jail and I hope he's a good dad.
I like that Tiesa said that she wants to break the generational curse.
That was so cute.
I love that. Because
So-
it's like you're not jealous anymore. Because Tiesa
No.
used to be very jealous.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Tiesa wants to come to this
Yeah.
meeting,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Are you gonna hug her?" She's like, "No, hugs Corona."
I mean, it's true.
She is driving so close to the wheel.
She always does. She did that last year too.
Her head is gonna
I
break out of
know.
the windshield.
I know.
So she meets up with Carla. Carla's like, "Listen, I want to see the baby." Also, Xavier got your name tattooed on his hand. Fireworks went off in her brain.
Okay. Here's the thing, right? Mean Girls,
Uh-huh.
right? Katie, Caddy, whatever, the lead girl. She's like, once she found out she was nominated for Spring Fling
Mhm.
Queen, they were all making the eyes in back of her. That's what this was like. It was like, me? What do you mean?
Why would he make?
Why
would
I
he-
mean that much to him?
Oh my god! I know. She's like, that's so weird. So she's home doing some crazy contouring.
Yeah, I know. I want to watch her do her makeup all the way. Mhm.
So her mom's like, listen, I don't trust Carla, so you do what you want to do.
Carla was so nice.
She was.
She was.
So now Kaya tells them about the tattoo, and again, the fireworks go off.
Uh-huh.
But you know what, Kaya?
What?
You are not the only girl
Mm-hmm.
with a tattoo with her name on it, because our friend
Mm-hmm.
got a tattoo. I put it up on Instagram. Go follow our
Yes.
Instagram at Teen Mom Trash Talk. And he tattooed on his leg
Yes.
hashtag trash talk.
Yes.
What was it? Hashtag trash talk or trash talker?
Trash talk.
And then
Mhm.
I heart TC.
Oh, I saw it.
All right.
My
so
mother-in-law almost died when I showed it to her.
what'd she say?
She was like, what the hell is that? And I was like, oh, that's a friend of the podcast. And she's like, so listen, I'm with my in-laws, right? And I'm like, he's in jail.
Mhm.
My father-in-law goes, that's a really great jail tattoo. He's like, they used to do like ink and like with like a headphone machine. They've come very far. I was dying. She was like,
They used to do it with the inside of a Walkman.
yeah, that's what he was
Mm.
saying. And she's like, well, that's a lot. I was like, no, he's a friend. He's not a random. She thought it was like a guy we didn't know. Very
No.
funny.
So eat your heart out, Kaya.
Oh, that was so
You
funny.
think you're so special. I didn't even have a kid with this guy. Neither
Mhm.
did Noelle.
Mm-mm.
So Tiesa doesn't like it, but she cares about him more. And
Right.
that's really all it is.
There's not really any drama there anymore.
Not really.
Mm-mm.
But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rachel, hi, baby. I love you.
Hi, Rachel.
Mommy loves you.
Uh-huh. Your real mom.
Mommy loves you.
Mm-hmm.
Come home,
Tracy
baby.
wants to nurse you. Come
I want to
home.
nurse you. I have to wet nurse you. I love you. Don't worry about buying formula at Walmart. I got you, boo.
I got you.
You should ask Drew
Oh,
to drive you to
man.
my house.
Oh God, I
So
can't.
Stephanie emerges with her electric blue eyeliner.
Yes, it is. I couldn't stop looking at it. It was a lot.
So
It was
she
a
has
lot.
on Day of the Dead pajama pants, and Stephanie has the same exact. I'm sure this is a Walmart print. A Day of the Dead back.
They have them at Dollar
drawstring
Tree
ba-
because my
Oh.
mom buys me that stuff and sends it to me all the time. Mhm.
And then Rachel's like not here on Earth for this episode.
No, Rachel, we've lost her along the way.
She flew to Mars. She goes, I accidentally just called one of my hoes.
And it's like, and she's like, but I like that her mom is like, can you be alone? Like you can be alone,
Okay, but also Rachel.
This is Rachel.
Why are we talking like this? Rachel, why are your eyebrows just straight?
Okay. Her eyebrows, that's
They're
a
almost
color block.
touching.
That's a block.
They're almost touching.
She got the stamp, but made her own stencil, I think. Like, you know how you could cut out
Yes.
snowflakes in school? She cut out.
You think
a
she made an
stencil.
eyebrow stencil out of loose
She
leaf?
did. Or maybe out of construction paper.
Do you think that's spray paint?
Maybe
I don't even think she
shellac.
bought the stamp.
I don't
I think that's furniture stain.
She used a roller. I don't know what that is, Tracy. It's bad.
It's polyurethane.
Also, I can't. Oh, it probably smells so bad. I can't with the pigtails. Like, I can't take it.
She has a look for sure.
She thinks she's Harley Quinn. She does.
She does.
Yeah.
So she's been seeing Cody, and she said that what happened with them was she had that miscarriage, and then they broke up, and then they split for a year until the Facebook memory came up. How many? Oh, it always gets you. It always gets you.
If I had $1, you know.
Cody comes over. He has a shirt on that says "Y'all need Jesus."
Okay, but at least he looks a little more.
He definitely
does.
looks a lot
better.
He does, and he says, "Quote: When you're not an annoying bitch, you can actually be like sweet and like cool."
I don't think he's terrible, but I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
Of course, though, she's another codependent one. They're together 24/7 already.
They want to be together. So she's like, I didn't tell my mom about Cody, but he came to my house, and I think my mom saw him. Okay. She has all these guys come to her house, and she thinks like no one knows.
Yes.
Like, how big do you think this trailer park is?
I don't. In her mind, very big.
Why doesn't she go meet them down by the garages?
I don't know.
So Stephanie's like, are you guys back together? And she's like giggling, like
she's like, say his name. What's his name? Say his name. Oh, and she's like, you already know, Mom. Oh, it's very funny.
She said that they fight way too much, and she's like, I can say that I care about Cody, my baby daddy Cody, and my baby's not even here, and that more than Drew, my other baby daddy.
She cares about whoever is around at the time.
Stop. Yeah. All right, moving on. Brianna's a spoiled little bitch. Not spoiled. She's just a little bitch.
Brianna is so
she's a twat.
Mean.
She's a twat waffle.
Listen, I know firsthand how nasty Brianna is. She is a nasty little twat.
Tea.
She is. She's not nice though. Like she's so. I get it. Her mother's annoying, but you don't have to do that.
So she goes to family day at the farm, pumpkin picking, whatever. They picked a lot of stuff, and Brianna's texting and driving the whole family into a ditch.
Yes, she is.
So in the car on the way home, they're upset. They're like, hey, listen, you spent all your time with Ashley. And then she like probably swerved off the road, and her mom said, whoa.
Okay, but all she said was, whoa. That was it.
Oh my God. She like flipped out. Anyway, she was giving Brayson a bath in the next scene.
Right.
I love her hair color.
Oh my God, me too. I have to tell you, her hair was so shiny.
Yes.
Too. Yeah, it was like they put a gloss on top of like a cherry color.
100%. That was Feria cherry chocolate.
It was. I love that color.
It looked very good.
It looks very good on her.
Yeah, it does. It looks very, very good on her. So you're a twat. Love your hair. Okay.
Yes.
Only in that scene though. So she said that her mom is the most overdramatic person in the whole world.
Okay. I don't think that's true. Also, I think you're a child. You know why? Because everything your mother was bitching about you doing, it sounds like a 16-year-old kid.
Yes.
Like you don't clean up after yourself.
I know, but also Ashley comes over, and Ashley's kind of like shit talking with her. Ashley, aren't you supposed to be like a good influence? Don't you?
No, Ashley's always shit talking Jessica with her. But yeah,
so,
guess what? You're not going to let Brianna live with you. So what are you doing?
Stop. So she's like, my mom was in a pissy mood, and Brayson screams to the top of her lungs, pissy mood.
That was
to the top of his lungs.
It's like, oh wow, kids really do repeat, huh?
Yeah. So she's sitting down to talk to her mom, and her mom's like, sit by me. And she's like, I don't want to sit next to you again.
Yeah.
She's being like a bad girl.
Yeah, she's nasty. She's a little twat.
Well, they're talking as Brayson screams, so I black out because I cannot hear.
I know you can't.
But why couldn't you take the kid out in the other room? You're filming.
I don't know.
He's screaming.
He's hanging out.
It's fine, but I'm trying to watch a show about your dysfunction, and I need to hear it.
That was like that meme I sent you the other day. You're like, I can't talk. I have socks on, or I can't hear you. I have socks on. That is you.
I can't ever hear anything. I got to tell you, I went to Hibachi the other night. This guy was clanging this spatula so loud. I have no clue what happened at that dinner.
I have to tell you, Matt is so much like you in that aspect. He can't handle.
I can't.
Two noises.
But I can't hear.
Yeah.
But I did hear Brianna say, are you fucking stupid? And then called her a bitch like 5 times.
And then she's like, don't call me stupid. Don't call me a bitch. And she's like, I do things for you. Brianna's like, what do you do for me? And she's like, I bring you food to work. And she's like, that's
One
because you
time.
want to.
Yeah. And then she's like, I pick up your son from daycare. She's like, then don't do it anymore.
And she's like, I won't do it. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't do anything for her. She's nasty to you. She's a mean lady. Mean girly, I should say.
Mean girly, bad girl, Brianna.
Bad girl. Bad girl, Brie.
If you want to see the man who has dedicated his life to me and Noelle and the podcast, all 3 podcasts, by the way. Go over to Instagram, Teen Mom Trash Talk on Instagram, Teen Mom Podcast on Twitter. You can follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram and Twitter. And you can follow me, Noelle. You can't follow me twice.
No.
You can follow Noelle at Noe Girl. Make sure you're joining the group. The password to get into the group is Besties, BESTIES. Please answer all of the questions. The group is called Teen Mom Trash Talk on Facebook. Come on over. Come on over, baby.
I was just going to say, come on over.
Come on over, baby. Should we end the podcast like that with a song every single time?
Yes.
What else should we sing?
I mean, you were singing Maria to me today.
I was, but that's not like my biggest, like, I don't know, like my.
How do you want to end it? You want to end it on Billy Joel?
I don't know, Noelle.
Or Frank Sinatra? Jordan Sparks.
It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me.
Here we go.
So set him up, Joe. I got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. One for my baby and one more for the road, for that long, long road.